The chairman of Region 6, Mr. David Armagon, recently gave an update on the agri sector in East Berbice quarantine. Narima Ali reports.
East Berbice quarantine, like other regions within the country, has taken a big blow in the agriculture sector due to the recent floods. Farmers lost their crops and livestock, and even though the floodwaters have receded, the sector is grappling to meet the demands of the residents while still having a surplus for export. One area that has seen a decline in production this year is rice. The regional chairman, Mr. David Armagon, noted the figures that were lost.
In the area of rice production too, you would have known this crop is going to be not as big as the other crops. Because of the flood conditions, we only managed to get about 42,000 acres under cultivation, and so we would have lost almost 20,000 acres based on the flood situation.
In spite of the loss, Mr. Armagon said,
so now those other farmers are now getting their fields ready, and so to go back to the crop. And the rest of them are now in the process of harvesting.
In rice production, the deplorable dams are always a matter of concern, especially since farmers need to remove their paddy from the fields.
The dams, of course, we were all damaged during the flood situation, and so as I speak, we are still preparing dams, and we are, as the people are ready to take their paddy out, we are focusing on those dams because we don't have machines to do all the dams, and the drainage and irrigation budget at the regional level has been exhausted. So we now have to depend on the machines that we have in the region to do the work, and so we have to be able to stagger it in such a way that when the people are ready to almost reap, then we get those dams sorted out.
Further, Mr. Armagon alluded to the new areas of agriculture that are being promoted in Region 6.
We have the Ministry of Agriculture. Through the Honourable Minister, he has sent two big excavators to the region to focus only on aquaculture. So persons who are interested in getting into shrimp production and inland fishing as well, tilapia and other sweetwater fish, we are providing them with the assistance. They don't have to pay. We are digging the ponds for them and assisting them to do the infrastructural work. We put in the infrastructural work to encourage shrimp production and inland fishing. So
the chairman additionally stated how this will benefit farmers by putting money into their pockets.
Hopefully, because there's a big market for shrimp and fish in the Caribbean and outside of the Caribbean. And so in Berbice, we are hoping that we will be able to pick up a substantial part of that market with the expansion in the aquaculture program, which is being pushed by the Ministry of Agriculture.
Through the development in aquaculture and by extension, the fishing industry, the Ministry of Agriculture expects to improve the amount of fish and shrimp produced annually so that the local farmers can catch in on selling their produce at the international markets. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.